our second shape that we're going to find the volume of is a triangular prism. Now, you might remember these from our last unit where we did the surface area. So I've got like the triangular shape out front, and then it's kind of like a tube almost, but a triangular tube. So these are the same basic idea as a rectangular prism. We're going to find the area of the triangle, the shape that makes it what it is, and then we're going to multiply that by the height. Now, the triangular prisms are a little bit different because what I'm referring to as the height isn't necessarily this height. It might be kind of it's the height away from the triangle, the height between the two triangles. So if you'll notice, this thing right here, this kind of generic formula, we're going to find the area of the base. This thing is a triangular prism, so we're going to find the area of a triangle, and then we're just going to multiply that by 20 in this example. So we're going to multiply by how long it is. It might seem kind of weird not having a hard, fast formula for this, but the idea is they're all very similar shapes. So in this particular instance, I want to find the one half the base of the triangle times the height of the triangle, and I'm going to put a little triangle down here because that's the height of the triangle, and then we're going to multiply that by the height of the prism. So I'll do height of prism here. Okay, it's kind of weird having two variables that are the same, but that's what's happening. I've got a height of the triangle and then a height of the prism. So this is a straight punching on a calculator though. So 1/2 the base of the triangle is 12, the height of the triangle is 8, and then I'm going to multiply all of that junk by the height of the prism, which is 20. I believe that's 960, but I'm going to double check. Yep. So this has a volume of 960 cubic, again, inches. Okay. These aren't necessarily going to get any harder at all. The only thing that's going to change is what kind of triangle you're dealing with. You might have a right triangle. You might have just a random triangle. This one being scalene, whatever. Focus on the height and base of the triangle. So this is 1/2. Base is 4. Height is 11. And then the height of the prism is 6. So that is 132 cubic feet. And then same thing here. The base of the triangle is 9, the height of the triangle is 4. And then the height of the prism itself is 8. 144 cubic feet. All right, we could do 100 examples of these. My goal with this is just to kind of show you the different not shapes, but the different kind of way they're oriented. I actually found a picture where it was sitting on the triangle, so it's more like a rectangular prism. You do the same thing on that one. It's half of the base of the triangle times the height of the triangle times the height of the prism. Excuse me. If you remember when we first talked about the area of a triangle versus the area of a rectangle, it's because it's half of a rectangle. This is very similar. These are half of a rectangular prism. So this guy is 52.5 cubic yards. And then over here, half of the base of the triangle, the height of the triangle, and then the height of the prism. That is 54 cubic feet.